What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today Demon Slayer is doing it again. I'm not gonna lie. Now I get it, right? Like I feel like over the years there's been a lot of good anime, right? And there's been anime that has like amazing animation and low story. I think a lot of the times, and I made a video about this, and I won't talk about this too much because it's not the purpose of the video. A lot of people do not like Demon Slayer because they feel like the story is very generic. And it is carried by the animation. Is it carried by the animation? In a way. Animation is so beautiful that it definitely is on my list to watch it every single time. But I'm actually invested. I actually like the characters. I actually like the story. Now, is it like Code Geass, Death Note level storytelling? No, but a lot of anime aren't. I mean, they're not. But a lot of people like to call Demon Slayer an overrated piece of garbage. And I feel like if you feel like the animation is good and the story is decent, it can't be garbage. Once the story is just not the absolute worst, it can't be garbage. And obviously I'm not the only one that agrees with that, because cultural phenomenon that is Demon Slayer has once again made history. So in case you don't know, they released the first part of the trilogy for the Infinity Castle. Like I said, once again, it has made history. Now, with this film releasing, part 1 at least, in just 8 days, the movie crossed 10 billion yen in Japan, making it the fastest film to ever do so, even surpassing his previous movie, Mugen Train, which is also a very good movie, which held the record at 10 days. Now, mind you, this is part 1, and this is part of the reason why they decided to make a movie rather than to make an anime series, because the movie in itself is just so big that, like, yes, I kind of wish it was another series, another season, but the movies is going to be amazing, especially since it's a trilogy for the last arc. The movie has already earned over 12 billion yen, selling more than 9 million tickets. The stats on this is actually crazy. It secures a spot as the 29th highest grossing film in Japanese box office history, outperforming big global hits like Jurassic Park. This explosive success reinforces the powerhouse status of Demon Slayer. Like, say what you will about the animation, about the story, but the storytelling is emotional. It definitely has some kind of weight to it. It's not just a super bland story. The animation is just stunning. Animation is something I've never seen in any anime, and to me it is the future of animation. Now, will we get there soon? No, but eventually you'll see a lot more anime that is just animated so beautifully. I mean, obviously a lot of newer anime, like the higher budget ones, they have decent animation. Like JJK has fire animation. My Hero had pretty good animation. It's not saying that all the other animation for other stuff is bad. It's just specifically talking about this being a selling point of one of the most popular manga / anime series in the world at this point. Now, the movie is supposed to serve as part of a bigger franchise. It's going to be a trilogy, and it's going to follow like the Battle of Muzan, his Upper Moons. Crazy thing is, the movie is already leaked. Somebody's already went in the theater and recorded the whole movie in Japan. Like, the whole thing is leaked. There's been clips. There's been a lot of the Demon Slayer fights leaking online. I've seen them. I've seen a couple of them in shorts. If you don't know what part of the story we're at right now, basically, it's the final night. You know, Muzan has to die tonight, and Muzan has trapped everybody else into this Infinity Castle, which is his den of demons, one that constantly shifts and moves. And they have to kill Muzan tonight. Muzan is now in his endgame. He wants to murder all the Demon Slayers. So now we'll see a lot of like tournament-based style matches, in the sense that it's this character versus this character in a succession of fights against each other. So it's cool. Now, granted, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the amount of like promotion that Japan is doing is actually crazy. Like, I've seen all the shorts and all the videos showing that like all the Demon Slayer stands, the billboards, they got it literally everywhere over there. And that's cool. Like, that's, to me, has been a fan of anime for years, you know, seeing, I mean, obviously it's Japan, so they've always kind of been like that, but to see anime get more global and more global every year, I love it. I feel like, obviously, as an older anime fan, you realize that it was not always like this, you know, it was not always sacred to where you could like anime, and now anime is one of the biggest markets ever, and I love that. You got anime at Comic-Con, you got DreamCon for anime. Like, it's only gonna get bigger, and you gotta love it, especially with movies like this coming out. It's always gonna get more mainstream. If this does come to the theaters in US, and I'm pretty sure it definitely will, I'm definitely gonna go see it. But beyond the numbers lies the the story, the emotional core of the anime. Fans have followed Tanjiro's journey from beginning to now, witnessing the years of character growth and losses and perseverance. I'm not gonna lie, Tanjiro is actually one of my sneaky favorite characters. In hindsight, he looks like a generic, empathetic main character. But like something about Tanjiro, to me, the way he's written, I really like his energy. Even just rewatching the Hashira training arc. Also, let's not forget that the Demon Slayer game is coming out. And that looks good. The Hinokami Chronicles 2. That looks good. Like I said, for international fans, the movie comes out September 12th. So I will be there on theaters that day. This is the end for Demon Slayer. Well, part 1 of part 3 of Demon Slayer. But ultimately, Infinity Castle is more than a movie. It's a global anime event. Whether you're in it for explosive battles, the lore, the heartfelt moments, this film is a record-breaking performance, and I can't wait to see it. I have to kind of wait and protect myself from the leaks and not want to go watch the leaks because it looks like it's going to be a good movie. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.